Let's talk about the insanity of addiction. June 2006. The NBA team, the Dallas Mavericks, is going to the championship series for the very first time. My brother owns the team, so I'm a big fan. I'm going to get some pretty good seats to that game. I also had the opportunity to get a couple tickets for friends. So I do. Do you think I gave them to my friends? I didn't. You may think I sold them on eBay for some astronomical amount. I didn't do that either because that would be disrespectful to my brother and the team. I took those 2 tickets and traded them to my drug dealer for $1,000 in cocaine. That wasn't disrespectful, but selling them on eBay would be disrespectful. The mind of an addict. My drug dealer shows up at the door with my drugs. He delivers. I have them in this big Scarface pile on my desk, and I'm looking at it. What am I going to do with all this? I have to hide it. I leave the house. I go to Home Depot. I buy all these electrical outlets and a drill. I come back home. I go to every closet of my house and I drill a fake electrical outlet. And I cut up all the cocaine and I put it behind all these electrical outlets in all these areas of my home. Like the DEA and the drug dogs never thought of that one, right? I keep a little bit for myself. I, of course, do some. Drugs had long stopped making me feel good. The biology of an addict. I panicked. What did I just do? The paranoia of an addict. I go back to each fake electrical outlet in my house, take the drill, bzz, 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 each one. I put it all back in my Scarface pile, put it in a giant gallon baggie, Ziploc, go up to my bathroom, drop to my knees as I had done so many times, praying for someone or something to take away my pain and my addiction. And I flushed it all down the toilet. The insanity of addiction. Repeat that same cycle for the second game of the championship series, where I had my 2 tickets. Same thing. Bzz, 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 and all the electrical outlets. Same Scarface pile. A new baggie, flushed it down the toilet. They say when Dallas flushes, it goes to Houston, so someone in Houston got really high that night. The insanity of addiction. The Mavericks were eliminated after the second game. They lost in 5. If they hadn't been, there would have been a third time. Bzz, 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 bzz. But since they were out, I was done. That was my life in addiction. That type of repetitive insanity. That type of chaos. And my chaos extended far beyond addiction. At 18, I was anorexic as a freshman at Penn State. At 19, I became bulimic. I would stay bulimic till I was 44 years old. By 22, as a sophomore at Penn State, I was an alcoholic. By 25, I was self-harming as a law student at Pitt. By 27, I was a cocaine addict. By 30, I was a steroid addict. Yes, people do get addicted to steroids. By 44, I'd become suicidal, only to be saved by my 2 brothers, Mark and Jeff, literally at the last second, movie saved, when I was going to end my life. 2 trips to a psychiatric facility, 3 failed marriages, 1 more I get a free set of steak knives. And finally, after a 2+ day drug and alcohol-induced blackout, April 7th, 2007, going into recovery, taking that first step in my recovery journey.